Hi everybody, it's your girl. I'm back again. I got something on my mind. Yes, I've done all that I do. I've asked Source to come into this conversation and send us all the help, angels, Holy Spirit, spirit guides, ancestors, any help we need for this conversation, that it might provide clarity and understanding and whatever else we need to get out of this conversation. Well, got a question. No question. Um, there is a conditional love and there is a unconditional love. Which love are you walking in? What kind of love? Just ask yourself the questions. Because unconditional love is a love walk, whereas it understands and always look for the peace in the situation. It always look for the betterment of any situation. It always looks for the positive aspect or the positive result of any situation. When you are loving someone and you're let's say these people are people that you really kind of would love to work on, the relationship is important enough to you that you would want to learn how to be in the relationship. You would want to learn what to do with the relationship, or how to love properly in that situation. And when you want that, and it's unconditional love, and it is something that you desire the best for, when you're walking in unconditional love, you're not on a tit for tat or a let me show you, uh, or a you do that, I'ma do this mode. You're just not on that mode. Um, you're not on the mode of payback, or love looks for the piece of the matter. Love looks for the solution to the problem, the issue. It doesn't create a bigger problem. It doesn't create harm. It doesn't create, um, it doesn't try to harm or hurt. Real love does not do that. The source is ultimate love. And everything about the source is to bring you peace and harmony in your life. Everything about the source is, every thought of you from the source is of love, of hope for you, of compassion, of real love gives all of those things. There are times that we have to love and let go, or move ourselves out of situations where the situation is something that you can't build on, or something that you can't grow in, or something that you can't fix. I don't really want to use that word, but I mean, because you can't fix nothing no way, but real love does not require the other person or the other people or the other situation, it doesn't require it to do what you think it ought to do. It doesn't require how you feel that it ought to go. If it's not positive for you, yes, you move yourself out of the situation. You put that situation in another part of your life. But you don't do harm toward others. A situation has been brought to my attention that we need to talk about, and God has really revealed to me that I need to get this out. I need to say it. I need to say it because we need to hear it. And God is telling me to say it. I'm challenging it straight up. When you are in a relationship, a very important relationship, like with your children or your parents or people that you love and so say care about, no matter what you do, being deceitful, being pay you back, oh, you gonna handle me like this, so I'm gonna handle you like that, doing things that you did not want these people to do to you, doing this stuff that doesn't bring peace, doing this stuff that really pits the other people against. You're teaching people how to love conditionally. I love you, so I'm going to say to you, what action is this? If I love you, why would I need you, all the other people around me? And we got a problem. Or we got something that we need to work through or we need to resolve. Let's say that. So we have a problem and we need to resolve it, that we have an issue between us, and the relationship is very connected. You are very connected, and you're the one that are supposed to be walking in love, and you're the one that's supposed to be walking in godliness, and you're the one that's supposed to be, you have more wisdom than the other person. The other person is young. The other person, you brought that. The other person is the one that is not supposed to be, that's supposed to be steady learning what you should already know. Okay. But you need people on your side, or you need to have people to make you feel like you right to close off and bring and draw more drama into the situation by pitting these people against each other. Now, you exalting one over the other. You love this one better than you love that one. How that's going to bring peace? What kind of God is in that? What kind of God that you believe is in that? What kind of love is that? If you don't do everything the way I see it ought to go, that sounds selfish to me. If you don't understand the way I need you to understand it, I even took in consideration why you feel that way. I have never even stopped to have a conversation with you, or attempted to have a conversation with you to fix the situation. But I have to have people on my side that see it the way I see it. Oh, and do little conniving, dirty, to throw up in that person's face, this how I feel. And these people you say you love, for real, you exalt one over the other, for real, that never works. That never works to have any type of growth, any type of healing. All that does is add and separate. You cause the other ones to have, where we need to be building foundation. In the life we're living in right now, we need to be building foundations. We need to be teaching better what loyalty is, what what compassion is, what understanding is, what that's love. Love is not teaching dissension and separation and continue something that there's already a hurt. There's already pain. There's already confusion in the situation. How and what kind of love and what kind of God are you serving that tell you that that behavior is right? That's a suck God. Because source is not that way. That's one of them little demigods that you're serving that has no power in it. Power is in love and the wanting of it. Even when people harm you, hurt you, or you feel some kind of way about them, the corrective action is not payback. The corrective action is not every time you consider them hurting you or harming you. The whole lesson was to learn to love above all of that. To learn to love above all of that. And even if that person is not even a part of your life anymore, you never, ever think to do harm toward them. You always want, even maybe they not that part in that part of your life, but you should always love and want their success. You should always want and love their success. You don't get into the conversations of what they did and how they did and when they did. That's not love. I've been in situations and I've been hurt and harmed and told some serious stuff. But not at one point do I want to see harm done to those people. For whatever reasons, those were lessons that I needed to learn. And I always say you play a part of those things. And you need to experience them. And the goal is to love above all of that. Love does not bring harm. Love does not bring strife. Love does not go out looking for others to participate in the bull crap. Love wants to heal. Love wants to bring together, especially in your families, people. You don't pit your children against each other by exalting one over the other, because that one didn't do what you thought it should do, and this one did what you thought it should do. You shouldn't have picks and chooses in your people, that your children. You don't have picks and chooses in your children. Especially if you're a parent and you brought them here. That's stupid. And ain't no God in that. Ain't no love in that. Ain't no healing in that. And it ain't no power in that. Parents, I'm talking all parents. You don't teach your kids separation between them. You don't exalt your kids one over the other. In this life that we're living in, when we're born into a family, that those are our basic needs. When you're born into a family is not always blood, but family should be, you assume it should be the place where you can find healing and growth and loyalty. It don't always work out that way. Yeah, people, we know that it don't always work out that way. But if we all wake up, fathers against sons, sons against daughters, see, that ain't got to be the story. And whatever little demigod gave you that story, it doesn't have to be that way. Love, real love, unconditional love, doesn't have to be that way. And to go into this new life that we're going to be living in, we're going to we have to know and have people that's got our back, people that we are loyal to, people that we can depend on. You grow that, you build that. It's not a given. It's not just because you're born in that family. It's not a given. What are you doing in that family? Are you supporting? I know mamas that despise their sons, and their sons don't want to see their lives grow. Don't want to see them have the best. Don't want to see them do the best. Play off into their bull crap where they see they're self-destructing. They see that they're not doing the right thing. Sisters and brothers manipulating each other, using each other, playing games with each other, while they build and feed off of whatever things that's sick, people. That's sick. What part are you playing in that? Are you doing that? That's sick, people. That's not right. And whatever little demigod you got that tell you that stuff you doing is right, you need to keep that crap to yourself and stop teaching these children. And then you're going to be left down here with these people you teaching this kind of crap to. These people are going to be the ones that yourself is going. You reap what you sow, boo. You reap what you sow. And when you know better, you do better. Love, conditional love, ain't going to work no more. Playing that tit for tat bull crap not going to work no more, people. We got to wake the hell up. Get a real God. One that got some power in it. One that you could add and put it up against anything, and there is no judgment in it. There is no evil and contempt and hurt and harm in it. And any God that you're serving that has contempt and confusion and betrayal and any of that limited belief, limited stuff in it, it's not a real God. It's not a real God. Stop teaching that stuff to us, our young people. Stop teaching that stuff to our young people. They are underneath nothing. They are underneath nothing. So don't mount them underneath, especially their siblings. Don't teach them that halfway crappy ass love. You can look back in your own life and see that shit didn't work. I don't care who this offends today. God told me to tell you. No, the source told me to tell you. Y'all with them little demi-ass gods that got no power in it. If it ain't got no power to tell you that love doesn't hurt or harm or cause dissension, anger, if your God didn't tell you that and tell you in your little head, don't do that. That ain't right. Yeah, they hurt you. Yeah, they don't do this. But I love them, and God knows I wouldn't do anything that would make our situation worse. Regardless of what that other person do. If you got the source and you got a real God, no matter what that other person do or don't do, you love them still, and there would be no harm in your heart that you would want to do to them. Throw the other one up in their face and exalt and put, do that in your family, people. You don't do that in your family, people. You don't do that with your friends, people. You don't do that with your friends. You don't do that with your lovers and your loved ones and your husbands and your spouses. You don't do that. If you grow out of each other and y'all got different directions that you need to go, you don't hate on that other person. You wish that other person all the best of life and be appreciative that that person didn't stay there being miserable. It would be worse. That they showed you whatever they showed you that didn't want them to be, that you didn't want to be with. Or they had something in their life that you couldn't live with, and you had something in your life that they couldn't live with. And that whatever happened between you that separated you, it might have been for a good reason. So that you can get on with the rest of your life. Why be tied up in a situation where you can't get on with the rest of your life and find that real stuff that you really need? Why hate on them people? Why you need to hate on them? I don't hate not one person that has harmed me, that said something to me, or done something to me. Now, I don't have no dissension in my heart for them. There is nothing inside of me that won't harm to come to them. In fact, some of the reasons to stay with those people is because my little crazy self didn't, if they left off to their own device, oh my God. So you hung in there a little bit longer just because. Knowing it wasn't going anywhere. It's a way around everything. And that also says, I don't love myself. I don't know who the hell I am. I need some of the demigod to tell me how I need to love. You need to get a God with some power. And no third parties, second parties, third parties to separate you from that God. You can go straight to him on a daily and ask for all the help you need to grow and expand. And watch how karma comes back. You reap what you sow, you can call it that. You can call it karma's bitch. You can call it all of that. You can call it anything you want to call it. But what you sow, you shall reap. You could think that you got a hell to go to. Oh, heck, no. You're creating your own hell right now. Because you're creating your own journey. Whether you believe it or not, you're creating your own journey. You're creating chaos and separation in your own life. You're going to reap that chaos and separation in your own life. You ain't hurt nobody but you. So do that. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to love you. I'm going to love you. Ain't nothing big enough for you to do. You could do it. You're going to get it back. But you'll never tie me up into your foolishness. To hate you so much that I create drama for myself. Because hate is a feeling. Hate is a situation. Hate is some stuff. Dissension, and when you cause dissension and separation and all of this stuff, that should come back to you. Oh, it come back. Yup. Then you put people in hell. Oh, okay. The hell you build for somebody else in your head. Oh, they going to hell. Okay. Guess what? Teaching people that foolishness. Guess what you going to go do? Guess where you going? Your hell ain't big enough for you? Your hell can put everybody else in it, and it ain't big enough for you? Okay. Duh. You created it. You say it's one. Yeah, hell exists if you create it. And you the one gonna be in it. So, You think that when you're talking or when you're seeing situations, you're thinking that you're the only one in those situations or that you're the only one seeing it. There are a lot of people not woke, not seeing the real deal. Wake the hell up. While you're judging all these other people about this, that, and the other. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't believe this. You don't do this. You don't do that. You this way. You see this. You see that. And just think about somebody who know who the hell they are. And just think about somebody who are woke. And just think about somebody who got understanding how they looking at your ass. You not as good as those that you say going to hell. You might as well get you a drink. It might settle your crazy ass down. And do whatever it is that you need to settle your spirit where you can get to know who the hell you are. And what your position is in this life. In your family. With your friends. Who can you depend on? You're going to end up depending on somebody. What are you creating? What kind of people are you creating in your environment? What kind of family situation you creating for yourself? All right. I'm done with that. I'm going to preach my little message. I love you. I love y'all. And I so hope that you wake up. Stop with this conditional love. Stop. It's self-destructive. When you harm others, you just hurt yourself. When you hate and cause confusion and dissension between others, you just hurt yourself. And it's a proof that you don't know who the hell you are. Mr. Creator, you're creating your own journey. Think about the things you're creating. What kind of life do you want? So, you got a creative ability. That's a given. You're part of the source. Not the demigods. You're part of the real source, where all the creativity is. And the real source is love. Can't even vibrate on any level of confusion, fear. The real God ain't gonna get down there with you. Ain't gonna tell you to do none of that stuff when a creative God don't have no need for war. A creative God don't have no need for what a God that needs you to go kill people or go lie to people or go backstab people or go. What kind of God needs you to do that? When he is a creator, can wipe you and erase you anytime get ready to. And then gave you the same ability. Erase all the hate and anger out of you. You can erase it at any point. It ain't too late for you. You can erase that foolishness anytime you get ready to.